Hi all. So today I'll speak to you on naturopathy, how disease forms according to the principles of naturopathy, what are the principles of naturopathy, and these aspects. So naturopathy came into existence, I would say, around, or the principles of naturopathy rather, was explained 5,000 years back. So this was more of a way of life, which still we would advocate that the principles of naturopathy should be adapted into your lifestyle rather than considering naturopathy as a system of medicine. So the principles of naturopathy are like following nature's laws. So there are destructive principles as well as constructive principles in nature, and following these principles of nature will lead you to good health and help you stay away from many diseases. The lifestyle diseases and even the communicable diseases could be prevented to a large extent by following these principles. So, according to naturopathy, the disease formation happens when one violates nature's laws. So, we are supposed to follow the laws of nature, as in eating healthy, exercising properly, sleeping at the right time, following the circadian rhythm. These are the laws of nature. So, once we violate these laws of nature, that can lead to disease. So, there would be an interruption in our vital energy, or that would lead to lowered vitality. So when once the lowered vital energy is nothing but prana, what we could call, and so once this depletes in our system, then it would be evident in our physiology. So there would be abnormal composition of blood and lymph, what we say. So the body fluids, the body secretions get altered, the dynamics of it gets altered, and that can lead to accumulation of morbid matter. So accumulation, the morbid matter is nothing but the toxins. Meaning to say, only if we go by the nature's laws will all these go in a synchronized way in our body. All the mechanisms, all the processes, the digestive process, the nerve conduction, the movement of the musculoskeletal system, everything goes well, or it would be optimum only when we follow nature's laws. So once these are violated, once we deviate from these, so how do we deviate? What are the factors which would lead to deviation? That is, not following the environmental laws, like in using many chemicals as in food, or insecticides or pesticides, the pollutants in the air that we have, the wrong timing of eating, like we are supposed to eat at a particular time, and then going against this, the rhythm, as I mentioned to you earlier, the circadian rhythm, not sleeping at the right time, all these would contribute to disease formation. That's according to the naturopathic principles. And so we believe that returning to nature or following the right principles can give us better health, will keep us in optimum health. And that's the reason naturopathy is more a way of life rather than a system of medicine. But once it is violated, and once we have gone to that stage of morbid accumulation, what I said, the toxicity in the body, then we need to get rid of it. And it may not always be possible for us to do it through lifestyle correction, and then an physician's intervention would be required to implement some of the treatments to help you get rid of these toxins. And that's when naturopathy comes as a system of medicine. And in naturopathy is a completely drugless system of medicine. We do not use any chemical preparations, leave chemical preparations, even herbal preparations. We only provide it as single herbs in the form of juices or sometimes as extracts, and we do not treat it chemically, or we do not get into a pharmacological preparation of the medicines is not generally done in naturopathy. Yes, these days, initially we never used to supplement supplement the minerals, the vital minerals, or any of the nutrients, but then these days, because we do not get organic the organic in its true sense, we do not get the organically produced food. It's very difficult to find that, and everybody do not have access to it, especially people living in urban areas have no access to the so-called actual organic or natural food. So because of these reasons, where there are deficiencies sensed by a physician, then he might suggest some supplements, but otherwise we do not have any drugs as such in naturopathy. And there are treatments in naturopathy, and which is mainly with water, earth, and all these elements of nature, the five great elements of nature, what we call. And that I will tell you, I'll speak to you on that in a different video. But what you could do, having known these things, the formation of disease, the events leading to the formation of disease, you can now make some changes in your lifestyle and try to return to nature as much as you could. And so for that, there are some guidelines that I have shared with you in the previous video, which is called the Panchatantra, or the five principles to healthy living. So you could go back to that and watch that and adapt it into your uh, lifestyle. Hope this is useful. I'll be back with some more details on the naturopathic treatments, the treatment aspects as far as naturopathy is concerned. So until then, take care, stay safe, goodbye.